must understand. Normally, the profit margin for the shopping malls is 40%. Okay, for retailer, 40% needs to go to those people at the counter. That is the retail profit. The logistic to get the products moving here and there normally is about 30%. I'm giving you market rates here, market about 30%. So you can see already there's already been a 70% hike on the product just on logistics and on having it in the shopping mall. I've not even touched on the product itself. Because they're manufactured, they're paying for fees and all that, that's another cost factor. They have some supermodel going around modeling for this product, so the price goes higher. Something which is 100 ringgit ends up being 500 ringgit or even 300 ringgit, okay? While ours, straight from the lab, straight to the online platform and straight into your purse, all right? But the same quality. And what are the products? I did mention absolute quality, absolute price, all right? So you either become a consumer, or of course we have a business angle, right? The business is very interesting. We'll talk about that later itself, because any business, whatever kind that you would like to embark on, the product has to be good. And the product has to be, you have to ensure the product gets resold. You're not going to, it's not a one-off thing, all right? Something that needs to be resold. You need something like that. So what better than consumable products? We have a lot of consumable products. We have supplements, skincare, dental, household, personal, cosmetic stuff in our online shopping mall. And I did mention absolute quality and absolute price. From here, you can already know about the quality. I've already showed you other products that we are producing. So quality-wise, I think you're assured. Now, maybe what is tingling at the back of your head is the pricing. Because we do not incur our own costs or do not put on ourselves on R&D costs, it's done R&D anyway. We are not going to put all these costs on us. And guess who is in partnership with us? KAIRI, a government agency. Do you know government not supposed to make profit? If you're aware, so where do you think their percentage of profit is going to? They're spending bulk of their percentage of their profit that they gain from that joint venture. It is plowed back into R&D over and over again for you. You see how good it is? If you're familiar with Atomy, you'll realize we keep upgrading and we keep enhancing and we keep on putting new products on our website. Okay, we are always evolving. You see some stuff here. We have a lot of things, all right? We have at least about 150 average on our Malaysian website. We have at least about 600 products on our Korean website, okay? So consumables, all right? So what is the pricing like? What is the Atomy pricing like? Just like your neighborhood Tesco, Giant, your Jusco, your Maidin, you go and grab stuff there. We are about there. Our pricing is around that range. Some of the products, I myself am surprised, it's much more reasonable than what I'm getting outside, okay? Let's not just compare price here, all right? The quality of product that you're getting with that price is unbelievable, all right? And obviously, you're shopping in either one of these places, so nothing wrong in trying out Atomy, right? Okay, and I'm not saying just trying out Atomy. You are getting the very best at a fraction of the cost, okay? So look at this. This is one of our products. I'm not going to go into the product too much today, but I just want to talk to you about the kind of products that we carry. This product says reverse, rebirth, rewind the clock. We are not talking about freezing you in time. Ladies out there, even gentlemen these days want to be frozen in time. You are in luck. We don't freeze you. We take you back in time. See, rewind. We take you back in time. Try using this. You look much younger, you know? And in Atomy, we don't sell for your information, all right? We don't sell anything. I'm just telling you it's good. Try it out. And the price is great. If you're one of those who knows the product that I've showed and the quality that's out there, you know this price is nothing. Do you know out there? Ladies, I think you know, all right? So one of these tubes, there's 6 items here under this particular set. Each one out there will cost you 600 ringgit, 2,000 ringgit easily. Each one. You can go to the website, look at what product I'm pointing, and go out there and have a look at it. 600 minimum, I will tell you that much. All right? But here, for 880, you get 6 of those. All right? And obviously, I mean, if you finish either one, you can always buy each separately. Or you want to tell yourself, no, maybe I'll try one of these. Then I will say, where you should go for is, you should go for this. Because this thing in SK2, okay, I shouldn't be mentioning names, but why not, right? Because my sister buys SK2, so I can say this, I can tell this story. She buys this for 1,200 ringgit in SK2, all right? And obviously, I can't go and tell her Atomy is 177. She'll say, you know, she just overheard me talking to my mom, and, you know, the woman goes and she does a little bit of, you know, Googling and checking and doing R&D, checking what's in there. And she found out every ingredient in there is the same with what we have, but she told me Atomy has 3 more extra ingredients. She gives me a call 3 days later and tells me, hey, what is that? I heard you talking to mom, and you know that your product has the same thing that mine has, but yours has 3 more. She tells me that, you know, so I tell her, obviously, because it's coming up from the same lab. Then she says, seriously? Then she purchased it. Now she's an ardent fan of this product. Oh, she's looking very beautiful for your information these days. All right. And this helps. And on top of that, not only that, she saved $1,000. Is she putting in a kitty? No, she's spending $1,000 on other Atomy products. Such a kind soul. And she loves all the products. I tell you, she's a product lover. Every one of us, when we use Atomy, we do become product lovers, all right? We maybe be a little bit stingy, so it's absolute quality, absolute price. Why not be a product lover, okay? I'm just telling you products in Atomy. One more thing I want you to know is that it is not something which you need to look at the effect 2 months, 3 months of use. Atomy products, amazing. Within a week, this product, I can tell you, within a week, you will actually see results. Your crow fits will start to disappear. Your smiley lines will start to disappear. The little holes in your will start to fill up. You'll become, from a prune, my sister's words, you become a beautiful grape. Everything gets filled up. You look lovely. All right. You know, once I show this, you know, the gentlemen start calling me and asking me, how come you don't tell us about these products? I'm not joking, I'm serious, all right? So what is this that's so good in our products? And that is even her SK2, no doubt about it, her SK2 was very, very good, just as what she's getting in Atomy. Why? Because it's coming out from Comar's lab. But why is it good? All right, I'm not like it's no good. The other product is just as good. But 177 against 1,002, obviously, you know where you two should go, right? Because of our technology. Most products, when someone tells you, I'm also using nano products, skincare, they don't understand. Some of them think nano means it's very good. You must understand, nano is just a measurement small it gets. And that's measured under nanometer. Most products out there are 200 and 300 nanometers. So this is for those people, when you say Atomy is nano, they'll say, yeah, I'm also using nano. So remember, your pore size is 70 to 90 nanometers. That's your pore size. Look at this size. Look at this. So why are we so good? Technology, we are making particle size up to 20, 30 nanometers. Return is all right. Alibaba's return rate is 30%. Okay. Other products of our nature maybe about 33%, 3%. Okay. Platform, we do not sell any other products like Shopee or Lazada, where anyone and anybody can put stuff and you don't know what you're going to get. On our shopping platform, we are getting products of absolute quality and absolute price because we only have Atomy products there. So we guarantee you what we put on our platform. All right, that's very, very good. And it's 100% natural. So it's organic, nothing to worry about. Okay, let me touch a little bit on how when Atomy started and where we are right now. Atomy started in 2009 in Korea. When they started, they were a $19 million company. Then we moved on to USA. USA, the FDA is very strict, all right? I don't want to go through this, but we go through the FDA, okay? Food and Drug Administration. People always talk about FDA in US being so strict. All right, even Australia is strict. If you know Australia, you cannot carry things into Australia, throw it in the bin. All right, same thing. Many countries have very stringent standards, but USA is well known for the FDA. When you clear FDA in US, like other countries were like, okay, USA have done the job, so makes my job easier now. So we didn't go through any bad door to any other countries. You went to the toughest country where they stringent, and we went simple probiotics. It goes into your system. It goes through your tummy. The acid will kill most of the bacteria before it actually ends up in your gut. Some of them will basically go through and come to your gut, but many of them die in your stomach. With our encapsulation technology, the bacteria is encapsulated, runs through the system, through your body, through the acid, goes to the gut and gets released in the gut. You get the whole deal. All right? That's what we are. We have those technologies. All right. So herb extraction, we do fresh herbs. Purification, look at that. We can remove color, odor, toxin, and impurity. So if I now take this basically, let's say I extract this fresh herbs, I put into my glass. All right. I'm giving an example. It's inside here. People need to do purification technology, and if you think that the herbs that I've extracted, I squeezed, it's white in color, it's transparent, no, right? It most probably is greenish or yellowish. Okay, if you're using dry stuff, it's worse, it's brown in color. So what I have to purify. What happens now? When I keep purifying, this particular whole mug of my so-called extraction goes lower and lower, and lies in my cosmetic industry. All right. So what is this good for? All right. With our technology, I will just have to shoot radiation, and I have this whole glass full of what I extracted, but now it is crystal clear. And what has happened? I have removed the color, odor, toxin, impurity, but I've kept the good stuff in there. Can you see? I've got the whole mug while my competitor has only this much left in that. So obviously the price is going up. Okay, basically fermentation breaks down stuff. All right, that's it. Okay, now why Atomy? Okay, we've talked about what is Atomy. I've moved into a little bit of why Atomy, because it's great, we have good stuff. All right, besides absolute quality and price, look at the technology that we have. Okay, it's really mind-boggling. It looks simple, but it's mind-boggling. It's the first in the world where an atomic energy research is working on products for your face. Seriously, there's the same company which also has nuclear technology, which ensures making sure that the radioactive waste is treated well. We have energy coming out from nuclear, and they take the trouble to give you the best products in the world. We should say, Kairi, we love you. All right. Questions you might have. Okay, now, whoever's in here or who's already been in Atomy, wondering and pondering, all right? First and foremost, thank your lucky star. Somehow or other, Atomy found you, or you found Atomy. I have no clue on that, but normally our cases, Atomy finds us, all right? And we reject them because you know why? Of past experiences, all right? Past experience is not good. doesn't leave a good taste in the mouth. So we say no. You see, that's what happens to us. We don't listen. But keep your mind open. When you listen, you will realize the magic begins. In Atomy now, will I start this business or not? Today, all of you here today, you have to ask yourself this question. All right? Will I start this business or not? Yeah, you registered. But did you start the business? I don't know. All right? That is your personal issue. That is an objective judgment. It's a personal right and responsibility. I cannot tell you, will I start or not? That's something you have to ponder tonight. All right? Will I be able to succeed? If you don't have the knowledge, you don't know anything yet about Atomy, no, obviously I won't be able to succeed. And your brain will tell you that. No, you won't. But does that mean you need to give in to what your brain is telling you? No, you tell back your brain, how will I succeed? Give your brain back some work. Let him think. Brain is a lazy tool. Now, always say, cannot do this, cannot do that, don't do that. No, you must always don't ask your brain things like that. You never ask your brain, oh, you see a nice car, you say, no, can I afford this? You know what your brain, immediately, without split second, your brain is smarter than you. It will tell you, no, you cannot afford it. Then you say, yeah, I can't afford it. But before you don't, you must ask your brain the right question, not, can I afford it? You must ask your brain this question. How am I going to afford this? Now you've given your brain homework. Your brain starts to work. How am I going to afford this? Then your brain starts giving you ideas. Not only give you ideas, you start seeing things which you never saw before in your life. I'm not joking, it's serious. I'm serious. You do that, you see, some things will happen in your life when it come to you. If any one of you, if you have a wife, or your wife was pregnant, all right? Suddenly you will realize, you will see so many pregnant ladies out there. Have you felt this thing before? Or you want to buy, let's say you wanted to buy a Ford, that Ford Focus, the sporty kind. Next minute, you see so many Ford Focus on the road. Because the mind is, I'm not joking, I think you know what I'm talking about. Your mind is tricked. When you realize certain things, or you want to buy some things, or your wife is pregnant, suddenly got so many pregnant women around town. Then suddenly you have this super sight, you can see these things. That's what I'm saying. You give your work some brains, you start seeing things you've never seen before. How will I succeed? Accumulate capital. What is the capital in Atomy? Did we ask you any money? Did we say buy some minimum purchase and stock it in the storeroom? No, we did not, right? Hide it from your husbands? No, right? We didn't say things like that. We say accumulate capital. And what is the capital in Atomy? We have a capital. Our capital is participate in the system. You are now participating in one of the system. Communicate with each other. Super synergy of united hearts. We Atomians love this word. What does that mean? We are a team. Your upline, your downline, your entire line is part of a team. We need to work together in synergy of united hearts to assist each other to achieve the goal. All right? Just like how the ants work together. When they work together, they know what to do. Who does this, who does this, who does that. Same with the bees. They know exactly what to do. Why? Same in Atomy. You might recruit someone who does not know how to talk. But that person can have 5 friends, can bring in 10 friends, but don't know what to talk and don't know anything. So what happens now? She or he speaks to someone above. And he plays the role of the queen bee. And he goes and he tells, this is what Atomy is all about. So you see, everyone plays their role, but we are in sync of united hearts. Humility, always be humble and keep learning. Okay, education is a process which just goes on and on and on, right? And now, will I be able to succeed after learning the principles? Yes. The first and fourth is the same question. Oh, sorry, the second and fourth. Will I be able to succeed? Now, by now, yes. If you have all these things, you'll be able to succeed. But do you have it? Do you have the perseverance? Do you have the objective set? Not, oh, I am very happy, I'm motivated. Remember this, don't get offended when I say this. When you motivate, does not mean you give some wise words and good words and motivate people. Because you know why? That motivation dies. The motivation that you need is, you need to see your first check. The first 240 ringgit achievement, that means 6 months. You just put on, talk to everyone every day, every other day. In 6 months, you will see your 240 ringgit. When that happens, that is the motivation you need. When we motivate a fool, we will get a motivated fool. All right? So you need to know what you're motivated on. What motivates you should be your objective, your drive, and your achievement. And that 240 ringgit will motivate you even further. Of course, once in a while, we need that booster motivation, right? Okay? So now, you already know whether you should start this business or not. So, no sunken cost. You're not putting $1, nothing, no one asking you money. You buy this, you don't like it, you give it back. So where did you lose money? Not at all. Prestige products, we are giving you prestige product for the masses and the price which is just like your Mydin and your Tesco. No issue. Training led by company, we have Success Academy, we have one-day seminar, you are in Zoom right now, you have upline, you have downlines, you have your centers, you have many people who is willing to take you the extra mile. Fair marketing plan, who have not seen, please attend the marketing plan when Team Synergy does it the next time. United Heart System, we work together, all right? We work together and we will execute this plan. Sound financial structure, does Atomy owe people money? No. Atomy pays all our suppliers, our people, we pay cash within a week. Do we owe the banks money? Not at all. We are a billion-dollar company with no gearing ratio owing people money. All right. And are you worried that Atomy is going to close? Yes, it will close if it forces people to buy. If we have forced compensation plan, then it might close. But since we don't force people, somebody is just buying toothpaste and toothbrush and someone's buying something else in the other part of the world. So it's not an issue at all. Okay. So we are very strong financially. And one more thing I would like to say, Atomy is a consumer market and a business market. You can look at the business or the consumer. Do you know out of 6.8 million people in Atomy today, 86% of those people are consumers? So can you see 86 people are consumers? They don't even get $1 in commission, but they are consuming. And we became a billion-dollar company, not by doing business. People just bought what they wanted. Look at that. That clearly shows we have absolute quality. All right? Rewarding business. Is it a business? Yes, it is. You don't get this from anywhere else out. It rewards you. But for reward, it has to be a challenging business, right? Come on, man. We are not charging you anything. We're giving you this super platform financial. Don't ask me to give you the money. Do a little bit of work. And what's your work now? Just making phone calls, talking to people and sharing. All right? That's all you need to do. And then they will talk to someone and the line grows and grows and grows. Your ID can only recruit 2 people, A and B. Bilateral, yes, but only 2. Anyone below them has to be recruited on the person on top of them, but it's not under your name. But nothing to fear, because as long as under your chain of network, you are entitled to every single PV that is generated, and so are the people all the way up that line. That is a story for another day. Global One server, you know exactly what is happening all over the world. All right, just stay with me, just a couple of minutes and I'll be done. Now, this opportunity has presented itself to you. It's a $50,000 business. All right, what are the other options? All right, let's see. Easiest $50,000 business. You only have to talk and convince people. And you're not convincing them in the negative way. You're liking something and you're sharing by saying absolute quality, absolute price. Just like a movie that you watch, you share. Passive income, but obviously a little bit of hard work. It's an international business, 15 countries. The 16th one came last week, and 75 countries in the next 10 years. Zero capital. Global sourcing, global sales. Are all the products from Korea? No. Some of our products are sourced anywhere in the world where Atomy is in. We source the best products for you from anywhere in the world. In future, you just have to sit in your living room and buy the very good quality products, and it gets delivered to your doorstep. You're owner of a hub. You are technically, when you come into Atomy, you are the owner of the online platform. Many of us dream of having an online platform. You need to source your product. You need to check out the pricing. You need to make sure you do your advertising, your delivery. You look at this. Now we are giving you a platform. We are doing we're doing the outside, but the back end work. And guess what? The work is outsourced. If you don't know how to talk to your upline. They will ever willing come down and talk. Can you imagine even your work you've outsourced? My God, come on. No one gives this. Remember this, it's a $50,000 business. So let's say now, you say, okay, great, good speech, but I want to set up my business because, you know, this whole 20 years I've planned, I want to set up a restaurant. All right, I save $1,000 in my kitty every month, 1,000 for the last 20 years. So I got 240,000 savings. I want to open this restaurant that I wanted. All right, steamed fish restaurant. All right, so I'm just giving you an example. Look at this. You need company formation, secretary, accountant, rental, little bit renovation, little bit capital. You need little bit of money to start this restaurant, and who's going to give you back that money? You need to take back the money before you see money. All right, goreng pisang stall. Look at that. You need a helper because you cannot goreng and sell at the same time. Tools, you need to buy your periuk and all this stuff. You need a little bit of rolling capital. You still need a 5,000 capital. You don't want to look at this, never mind. Look at this. Atomy doesn't even ask you $1. So how to earn $10,000 a month? You have a choice. You can become a sales master in Atomy. And what is the revenue of a sales master? 10,000 per month, 120,000 per annum. Can you see? This is an average salary of a sales master. How do you achieve this? Human capital, people empowering people. You share, you work together with your team, income grows based on unlimited downline. There's obviously always another choice in life. And what is that? Yeah, fixed deposit interest. At an interest rate of 3%, I'm being kind, I'm giving you 3%. And you want to earn the same revenue of a sales master in a year, how do you achieve? You need $4 million locked up in a bank. Can you have this 4 million for a start? Can you save? And then you dump the money in the bank account, 4 million. How long does it take you to save? And then you see this money. And the income is stagnant. It's just there based on interest rate set by the bank. See this. I just want you to wake up. What is presenting itself to you is something you need to realize. So I would say, those of you already know what a diamond master is. Think like a diamond master and you shall be one. You should not work alone. Duplicate and teach. Minimum of 2 individuals to be a diamond master. You don't tell them to be a sales master. Tell them to be a diamond master and create the vision for them. Why? When you think like a diamond master, you are thinking of creating 2 sales on your left and 2 on your right, sales masters. That means you're already having your team. You're working with the team and moving together. Creating partners, not consumers. Those who want to go into business, this is what you should do. Those who want to be consumers, please be part of our 86% percentage. No problem. Creating partners, not consumers. Meet as many as you can, but keep finding that one person. That person might not be your friend. It might be a person in your downline. Micromanage these 2 individuals. Spend your time. No, don't just talk and bypass. You see this person that you found, you spend, you drive, you tell them, this is what we're going to do. Give them value and spend time. Once the chosen one is found, they will duplicate because you've all given your full. The chosen one will duplicate and will just bring down what you said, and that is going to grow your line deep and deeper. All right? I'm at the tail end. Bear with me. Modes of persuasion. So when you go out now, you already have this all in your head. When you talk to people, always remember these 3 things is important. Logos, pathos, ethos. That's Greek. Aristotle was one. If you don't know Aristotle, go on Google. I don't want to start in history class right now. This is what Aristotle said. Excuse me, the percentage that you should put logos, pathos, ethos. Now, when you talk about logos, we're talking about logical. How logical are you talking? The emotion aspect is important, and so is the credibility. What is credibility? Your credibility is important. You need to be a credible person for once to carry weight when you speak to people. And besides credibility, if you need to look well. You need to present yourself well. Okay? You need to have that knowledge, talk well, speak well. And you know what? You are in luck. Because you know why? You're dealing with Atomy. Atomy has super credibility. The products are super. So what's happening now? 60% of your, whenever you, when you go to talk to a person, you already have 60% in the bag. It's a credible company. So how can you screw it up? Okay, emotion comes in. What is emotion? When someone you're talking to and trying to bring him and telling him how good we are, creating the vision for him, suddenly he stops halfway and says, you know, yeah, it's interesting. You know, my daughter is now studying in the university, but you are too busy trying to finish your presentation. Show some, you know, empathy. Show some emotion. Oh, I didn't know you had your daughter's already all grown up. Which university she's in? What is she doing? Shows that you care. When people know you care, they will listen to you because you stop and listen to his story. You say, oh, that's great, you know, your dog. So that means, you know, that this is something you might want to look at. You see, from what he's saying, you are picking up something and also being able to use in your presentation. Then you have 10 more percent, 90% in the bag. Logical. When things are logical, you're speaking logically, then you check out. Do not go on rambling and start talking nonsense. You must know when to quit the game and come out. Okay? This is important. If you notice, these three pillars are important for your success. If you are deficient in one, it still fails. You can have 90 in the back, and then because of this, you go haywire. Either one of this, it goes hand in hand. The last one, Pareto principle. Okay? What is Pareto principle? We always call it the 80-20 rule. What I'm trying to say here is, if you look into your wardrobe, let me tell you, you'll be using the same 20% of the clothes. Whenever it gets what we use that, we like that, we use that. You use 20% of your clothes in your wardrobe, trust me. And also another thing, in your neighborhood, 20% or 20% of the time you will go to the same restaurants over and over and over again. This is a proven principle. Same thing. 20%, you must put 20% effort, 80% results. Always work smart. Remember, even in your lineage, 20% of the people are going to bring in 80% of the results. 80% of the people will bring 20% of the result. So you better know which 20% you're going to put more effort. That means 80% of the time, you're going to put on these 20% of the people. Okay, same with your friends. You have these friends who call you and tell them that their life is miserable. Seriously, I'm telling you, these friends and those unwanted people, I'm not saying discard them. Spend 20% of your time for them. 80% spend on things which are useful. Okay, this applies every corner of your life. All right. So conclusion: the 4 do's. Do it now. Do it together. Do ardently. Do not give up. And you will be at the top. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Dr. Raut. Let's everybody give him a round of applause. Such captivating presentation. I'm so sold by you, Dr. Raut. I guess the rest of them. Yeah, very good information, very informative about the company. And we are so impressed. Actually, Atomy is so simple, a good platform, a great company with a great strategy, and a fair compensation plan. And as a team, everybody can succeed. Okay, so give yourself a chance and to understand Atomy, get into Atomy. But first of all, enjoy the product first, because you're going to love the product. And once you use the product, in a way, you're going to save money using a high quality product, spending lower pricing. And for your household, you're going to see a good amount of saving and enjoying a good product. So that you should be start right away with the presentation from Dr. Rao, knowing all the products, especially the skincare. He shares so comprehensively. Even us as a woman, we are using it today, and we'll convince the guys is using it too. Okay, so stay with us. We're going to have a product presentation and testimonial by two wonderful lady. The first lady, her name is